Hey, Justin, Muscle Restore. Okay, it's late. Actually, it's nighttime, but I'm not sleeping, and I decide I was gonna take off one head, and there it is. And yeah, there it is. It's seized, but a little bit of rust. I don't know. So I'm gonna clean it a little bit and let it soak in white vinegar. But it's not that bad. All the valves are pretty neat, and all the lifter, when you take a straight and you move it like this, straight surface, and I suggest you a pretty soft surface too. They're not bent. So first step, this ain't that bad. First step, it's not that bad. So let's try to make ourselves a target and a way of working with that engine. So, but that's the fun part of it, okay? Let's get that straight. For the moment, the engine it's just stuck. So maybe we'll be able to unseize it, and we have two choices. Maybe it's not that bad, and maybe it's probably a stock block. So the measurement we can take, and with the rings, we can check the gapping with a light to see if the cylinder is really straight. It's not going like this. And okay, for that build, okay, we're trying to do a build on a budget. So for that build, my way, well, what I think is like, just like if I'm able to unseize it, I'm just gonna let the cylinder soak. I'm gonna own the cylinder. Lifter are really messy, so I would change the lifter. If I can, I will save the cam, and the heads, I'll clean it, let it soak, clean it, let it soak, clean it, let it soak, and do it just little port. I don't want a high performance port. I just want to do like this, to clean the port more than, and while I'm gonna clean it, I'm just gonna like here, open it a little bit for the intake and the exhaust, but I'm not gonna touch the valves, where the valve seats. I'm not gonna touch, well, I'm gonna go smooth on that because it's still a long job, and I'm just looking to a fun engine to build and to go on the street with it. I'm gonna keep it mild stock, whatever. And there's another way we can go. Let's say we want to put maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3,000 more in the engine. I can send it to a nice machine shop. They can like board it a little bit, maybe to 30.30 or something like that, and balance it, blueprint, whatever. And after that, we can throw some piston with high higher cylinder to build a better compression, because those block doesn't have much compression. It's not like the HP 440 and everything like that. So we're still having a low compression. I think some people say that we're having like 7.5 or something like that. Like I'm not a doctor, okay? I can do pretty much everything I want, but you can correct me if I'm not right. But it's around this 7.5 compression, or well, we don't have 10. So either we build quite a good performance block, or I'm just gonna try to do a nice block with it and just on the cylinder, change the rings, change the bearing. Actually, I'm gonna change while I'm here, we're for sure gonna change the frost plug on it, because they're rusty a little bit, so, and we'll check it out. But first things first, our first step is to give it a good bath. And especially the heads, I like to let it soak for a day or two, and make sure there's no cracks. Sometimes I just bumped it a little bit just here, or I'm checking all the ports and everything just to make sure there's no crack. If you want to go for it, because I don't mind if there's a head it's cracked, I'm gonna take it off and change it and blah blah blah. For sure, I could send it to a shop and make it check, but we're trying to do this on a budget, so we're gonna check everything as much as we can, and we'll make a decision from there. So on that video, you're gonna see all the steps. Well, when I took off the oil pan, you're gonna see something funny with what was inside the oil pan and everything. So it's just a little video on the block. And don't worry, guys, this weekend we're gonna start working on the body, because the engine is cool, but I'm more excited to get that car straight and look like a car again, at least with a good coat of primer. So that's the plan. All right. So I'm gonna sit in the garage for like an hour, and not even like half an hour, and I'm gonna go to bed after that. All right. Nighty night, guys. Already did a mess. So this is for garbage, and I'll keep this. But already looks better. So that's the number here, 369-888-304406. And if I look here at the top ID here, it's 4T440-123. And there seems to be a little 7 here, but I don't think it's... I'm gonna investigate this to... I'm not the king and the serial number and everything. Just want to know where's that block from. 4, so I think it's 74, 1686. We'll check it out, because here it's tough to tell if it's an 8 or 3, a 7 for sure, a 4 or a 6 could be like a 76 block from a motorhome or something, but here looks like a 4. So I'm pretty sure it's a 74 block. We'll check it out. But the valves and everything seems good. That stuff, let me see. Valve seat looks great. Not valve seat, but the valve seam there, the little rubber thing. And actually, I tried to turn it. Well, where's my... Yeah. Even if it's a brand new house, I think we have ghosts, because things are always disappearing. on. Where's that? Whatever. I tried to turn it and it's stuck. So, I have two choices. I throw some fluid film in the head or ATF or whatever and let it soak a little bit. And maybe I can do that, and tomorrow maybe I'll try to give it a turn. So we'll check it out. Or before, I take the oil pan off, turn it around and investigate a little bit more. I think I'm gonna take the oil pan off. All right, see you later, guys. Okay, what do we have here? I'm just curious. 1, 2, 3, go. Crap. Nah. Ooh. Actually, I'll take off the oil pan because it's still stuck. But I'll try. I saw the video of Uncle Tony, UTG. Go see his channel. The guy is like a baby boomer Bible of all those Mopar things. Yeah. And he tried ATF mixed with acetone, but seems to work best vinegar to unstock the seals blocked. So I'm gonna fill those plugs with vinegar and we'll see. Ooh. Why? Okay. Okay. So. Looks neat. Oh, if it's a double, oh, it's a double chain. So maybe it's not a stock block. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Oh, the king of this. But we'll investigate more. But I don't see any metal chip or something that's been broken. That's a good sign. Probably they just left it outside and it rusted a little bit. We'll check it out. So I'm gonna flip it over just to make sure everything's fine. And if it is, I'll try to soak it with vinegar. Actually, let it soak. I'm gonna put some vinegar in the cylinder head, and I'm gonna wait till it unsees itself. So that's it. Well, I was starting to have my doubt a little bit, but oh, by the way, I decided to take that off before I flip the block because it's heavy like hell, and I still needed to investigate a little bit more. And so, good news. Nothing seems bent, but it's stuck. And we have a little bit of rust here. And this is burned a little bit, but it doesn't seem... Actually, I don't know. I'm not a doctor or an engine. But... So, that's it for tonight. I'm already in my pajama. One of an old guy told me, if you want to work on an engine, dress yourself clean, so you're sure you're not gonna make a mess. And he's right. I'm in my pajama. I'm gonna go to bed like that. So, night night, guys.